You're about to pull that lever. The lights are flashing. The sounds are perfect. And the casino. They're already counting your money. But what if I told you that slot technician wiping down the machine next to you knows exactly why you're going to lose? Keep watching. I spent 3 years as a slot technician in Nevada. My job? Keep the machines running, fix the jams, and never, ever tell players what I'm about to tell you now. Because here's the thing about slot machines. They're not games of chance. They're computers designed to take your money in the most entertaining way possible. And after servicing over 2,000 machines, I learned some things the casinos really don't want you to know. Secret number 15. That jackpot you just saw someone win. It was always going to happen. Every slot machine operates on something called an RNG, a random number generator. Sounds fair, right? Except here's what they don't tell you. That RNG is cycling through thousands of number combinations every single second. Even when nobody's playing. Even when the machine is sitting there dark and silent at 4 a.m. When you press that button, you're not creating a random outcome. You're interrupting a sequence that was already running. The result was determined the microsecond your finger touched that button. Not when the reel stops spinning. Not when the lights flash. The moment you pressed it, everything else is just a show. And that person who won the jackpot 3 spins after you walked away, they didn't steal your win. You were never going to win it, because you would have had to press that button at the exact same millisecond they did. We're talking timing so precise that being off by 1,000th of a second means a completely different outcome. The casino isn't going to explain this to you, because if you understood how impossibly precise that timing is, you might stop playing altogether. Secret number 14. The machines near the entrance don't pay better. They pay worse. There's this myth that casinos put their loosest machines by the doors and walkways. The idea being they want people to see others winning. Sounds logical. Except it's completely backwards. Those visible machines, they're set to the tightest payout percentages the casino can legally get away with. Why? Because they're guaranteed players. High foot traffic means constant action. The casino doesn't need to incentivize play on those machines. People will play them anyway. The better-paying machines are hidden deep in the casino floor, usually near the bathrooms or in quiet corners where serious players camp out for hours. The casino knows their regulars will find them, and those regulars play longer sessions, which means more total money through the machine, even with better odds. I've seen the configuration reports. That flashy machine right next to the buffet entrance, probably set to an 85% payback. That identical-looking machine in the back corner near the smoking section could be 92%. Same game, different math, and the casino is counting on you never figuring out which is which. Secret number 13. Slot clubs are loyalty programs designed to track how much you lose. When you sign up for a player's card, the casino pitches it as free rewards, free meals, free hotel rooms, free play. But here's what's actually happening. That card is tracking every single spin you make, how much you bet, how long you play, your win-loss ratio, when you play, which games you prefer. The casino is building a psychological profile of you, and they're using it against you. Those free offers you get in the mail? They're not random. They're calculated based on your theoretical loss. The casino knows exactly how much you're worth to them. If you're a consistent loser who plays twice a month, you'll get offers designed to bring you back. If you hit a big jackpot and stop coming, you'll get aggressive offers to get you back on property. The rewards you receive are always a fraction of what you've lost. Always. That free buffet, you paid for it 20 times over. The casino just wants you to feel like you're getting something back, so you keep playing. Secret number 12. The bill validators are smarter than you think. You slide a $100 bill into a slot machine. The machine reads it, accepts it, credits your account. Transaction complete. Except that validator just did something you didn't notice. It photographed your bill. It recorded the serial number, and in some jurisdictions, it's tracking that bill through the casino's entire cash system. Why? Anti-money laundering regulations, but also data. The casino knows if you're feeding the same machine or spreading money across multiple games. They know if you cash out frequently or play until you're empty. They know if you're a bill churner, someone who puts money in, plays a few spins, cashes out, and moves to another machine. That behavior flags you as either a bonus abuser or someone who's not a profitable player. And the casino wants profitable players. Everything about that validator is designed to make feeding the machine feel effortless while collecting data about your behavior. Secret number 11. Sound designers are psychological warfare specialists. The sounds a slot machine makes aren't accidents. They're weaponized. Every beep, jingle, and musical flourish is designed by audio engineers who understand how your brain processes reward. When you win, even a small win that's less than your bet, the machine celebrates like you just hit the jackpot. Triumphant music, flashing lights, coins clinking, even though no coins are actually paying out. Your brain registers this as a win. You feel good. You keep playing. You get 2 jackpot symbols, and the third one lands just above or below the pay line. The machine makes an anticipatory sound. Your brain interprets this as almost winning. Studies show that near misses activate the same reward centers in your brain as actual wins. You didn't win anything, but your brain is flooding with dopamine anyway. The casino knows this, and they program these near misses to happen way more frequently than actual probability would allow. I've watched players convince themselves they're due for a win because they keep getting close. That's not how random works. But the sounds make it feel like you're getting closer. You're not. You're just losing slower. Secret number 10. Progressive jackpots have already decided who wins. You see that progressive meter climbing. Tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, sometimes millions. And you think, someone has to win eventually, right? True. But here's what they don't advertise. Those massive progressives are networked across hundreds or even thousands of machines. Sometimes across multiple casinos, the odds of hitting the top jackpot are astronomical. We're talking 1 in 50 million, 1 in 100 million. You have a better chance of being struck by lightning. Twice. And here's the part that'll really bother you. The casino knows, statistically, exactly when that jackpot will hit, the contribution rate, and the probability. They know that jackpot will get hit roughly every X number of spins across the entire network. What they don't know is which machine or which player, but they know it's going to happen in a predictable window. And they've already made their money back 10 times over before it pays out. That progressive jackpot isn't growing because the casino is generous. It's growing because thousands of players are feeding it, and only one person will ever collect. The house has already won. Secret number 9. Casinos pump in specific scents to keep you playing. This isn't directly about the machines, but it affects how you play them. Casinos use industrial scent systems to pump pleasant aromas into the gaming floor. Vanilla, lavender, subtle floral notes. Studies have shown that pleasant scents increase the amount of time people gamble and how much money they spend. One Las Vegas casino tested this and saw a 45% increase in revenue in scented areas versus non-scented areas. It's engineered. Casinos hire specialized companies that create signature scents designed to make you feel relaxed and happy. Combined with the lack of windows, the absence of clocks, and the endless availability of alcohol, the casino environment is a carefully constructed psychological trap, and the slot machines are at the center of it. Secret number 8. Slot technicians can't make your machine looser, but we knew which ones paid better. Players used to ask me all the time if I could loosen up their machine. I couldn't. Changing a machine's payout percentage requires accessing secure settings that only management could authorize. And even then, it required gaming commission approval and documentation. But here's what I could tell you if I wasn't worried about getting fired. We knew which banks of machines were set to better percentages. Casinos group machines by hold percentage. You might have a section of penny slots all set to 88% payback, another section set to 90%, yet another at 86%. As technicians, we had configuration sheets. The casino rotates these settings periodically to keep advantage players from mapping the floor. But if you caught a technician on a good day, and you were polite, and you asked the right questions without directly asking, you might get a cryptic answer that steered you in the right direction. The machines we serviced most frequently for payouts, those were usually the better percentage games. If I'm refilling a hopper twice in a shift, that machine is paying out. Not because it's lucky, because it's configured to return more money to players. Which sounds good until you remember that even a 95% payback means the house is keeping 5 cents of every dollar. Over time, the casino always wins. Secret number 7. The reels you're watching aren't the reels that determine your payout. Modern slot machines have physical reels that spin. You watch symbols line up. You see the outcome. Except those physical reels are completely decorative. What you're actually playing is a virtual reel system. Inside the machine's computer are virtual reels with way more stops than the physical reels show you. A physical reel might have 20 symbols. The virtual reel might have 512 positions. The RNG selects a position on the virtual reel, and then the physical reel is told where to stop to display that result. Why does this matter? Because the physical reels lie to you about probability. You might see each symbol appears roughly the same number of times on the physical reel. But on the virtual reel, jackpot symbols might only appear on 1 out of every 500 positions. You're watching a physical representation that doesn't match the actual odds you're playing against. It's not illegal. It's just deeply misleading, and most players have no idea it's happening. Secret number 6. Certified payout percentages are technically true, but practically meaningless. Casinos love to advertise that their slots are certified to pay back 87% or 92% or whatever number sounds good. And it's true. Those machines are tested and certified. But here's the catch. That percentage is calculated over millions of spins. Could be 100 million over the entire lifespan of the machine. Which means in any individual session, anything can happen. You could lose $1,000 in an hour on a machine certified at 95% payback. You're not playing long enough for that percentage to matter to you. And there's another trick. Casinos often advertise their best payout percentage without telling you which machines actually have it. They might have one machine in the entire casino set to 98% payback, and they'll put up signs saying slots up to 98% payback. But good luck finding that one machine among 2,000 others. Secret number 5. Slot tournaments are the only time you're not playing against the house. In a slot tournament, everyone plays the same machine type with the same settings for the same amount of time. You're competing against other players, not the house. The casino has already collected all the entry fees, and they're paying out a portion as prize money while keeping the rest. You're playing on free credits that have no cash value. This is the only scenario where the machine's actual randomness works in your favor, because everyone has the same odds and the same amount of time. Most players don't realize how different this is from regular play. In a tournament, variance is your friend. You want high volatility. You want big swings, because you're trying to outscore other humans, not overcome a mathematical house edge. If I were going to play slots seriously, I'd only play tournaments. You're still probably going to lose, but at least you're not fighting against a predetermined hold percentage. Secret number 4. Max bet doesn't actually increase your odds on most modern machines. Old-school slot players will tell you to always play max bet. On ancient mechanical slots, this was true. Max bet unlocked higher pay lines and better jackpots. But on most modern video slots, the RNG doesn't care how much you bet. Your odds of hitting winning combinations are identical, whether you bet minimum or maximum. What changes is the payout amount, not the probability. There are exceptions. Some progressive jackpots only trigger on max bet. Some bonus features require max lines activated. But the underlying math of the RNG doesn't change based on your bet size. The casino wants you to think max betting improves your odds because it increases their revenue per spin. More money in means more money kept, even if the percentage stays the same. I've seen players burn through their bankroll in 10 minutes, betting max on every spin, convinced they were playing the right way. They weren't playing smarter. They were just losing faster. Secret number 3. The best time to play is when you'll notice the least. You know what I never saw during my time as a technician? A pattern of when machines paid better. No time of day mattered. No day of the week mattered. The machines don't know it's Tuesday or Saturday night. They don't have tighter settings during busy times and looser settings during slow times. That's not how the technology works. Every spin is independent. Every outcome is determined by the RNG running through its cycle. But here's what does matter. When you play, affects how you play. Late at night, when you're tired, you make worse decisions. You chase losses. Weekend, when the casino is packed and loud, the environment affects your judgment. The best time to play, if you insist on playing, is whenever you're most clear-headed and most likely to stick to a loss limit. The machine doesn't care, but your brain does. Secret number 2. Slot machines are designed to keep you playing, not to let you win. Everything about a slot machine's design is engineered for retention. The speed of play, the celebration sounds on small wins, the near misses, the bonus rounds that feel interactive but are still predetermined. Even the ergonomics of the chair and button placement are tested to maximize comfort during extended play. Casinos spend millions on player experience research. Keep you in the seat. The longer you play, the more the house edge grinds you down. That's just math. A 10% house edge means you're losing 10% of every dollar you put through the machine over time. Play long enough, and you'll lose everything. The only way to beat a slot machine is to hit a big jackpot early and walk away. And the casino has designed everything to make walking away feel like the wrong decision. Secret number 1. The casino already knows you're going to lose. This is the big one. The secret that makes all the other secrets make sense. When a casino buys slot machines, they're buying proven revenue generators. They have detailed analytics on exactly how much money each machine will make per day, per month, per year. They know their hold percentage. They know their expected win. And they know that over time, the math always works in their favor. You are not playing to win. You're paying for entertainment. And the moment you convince yourself otherwise, you've already lost more than money. I'm not telling you never to play slots, but I am telling you to understand what you're actually doing. You're paying for an experience. You're renting excitement. And that's fine. If you go in knowing the cost and setting a limit you can afford, what you're not doing is beating the system or getting lucky because you're due. The machines don't work that way. They never have. And after 3 years of watching people lose their rent money because they didn't understand what I just told you, I figured somebody should finally say it out loud. Now you know what the casino didn't want you to know. What you do with that information is up to you.